Hi, this is Nanette Hosenfeld with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing from Monday, September 3rd. Looking at the fire potential impacts over the next few days, for today we are looking at the potential for some isolated showers and thunderstorms across the southern part of the Great Basin. These storms will mainly be accompanied by wetting rain, and there will be some gusty winds in the vicinity of any storms that do develop. There's also the potential for some isolated gusty winds across southern Idaho this afternoon. As we move into Tuesday, we will see that area of showers and thunderstorms expand to the west and a bit to the north. Again, these storms will be mostly isolated and accompanied by wetting rain. And then moving into Wednesday, we'll continue to see the area of showers and thunderstorms shift to the north and the west, as you can see by the area highlighted in the map on green. Over the past 24 hours, most of the precipitation was focused across the southeastern part of the area. You can see there was a fair amount of lightning across southeastern Utah and the Arizona Strip. As far as fire activity, initial attack was light, and we still do have our ongoing team fires across the Great Basin. Looking at precipitation and how it compares to normal, you can see over the past 7 days, it's really been abnormally dry across the western, about 2/3 or half of the Great Basin. There's been a fair amount of precipitation across the eastern part of the area, but it's been very dry across the west. This trend holds. If you look back 30 days, you can see that the driest portions of the Great Basin have been the western part of the area. If you look at the ERC map, that trend is reflected by the ERCs quite well. You can see the ERCs in the highest percentiles across the western part of the area. I thought it'd be interesting to look at the ERC change over the past few weeks. You can see on August 15th, a few weeks ago, the ERCs were very high across the north. You can see many that were above the 97th percentile. There was a pretty dramatic change in that 2-week period from August 15th to August 29th. We had quite a few storms move through the northern part of the Great Basin where they received cooler temperatures and precipitation, and that really brought the ERCs down. However, with the drier period we've been in over the past week or two, you can see the ERCs have begun to recover across Idaho and northern Nevada. Continuing to look at the ERC trends, you can see GB3 is recovering from the cooler, wetter weather they had last week, as well as GB35. So both areas are on the rise as far as ERCs. Live fuel moistures continue to slowly decrease across the Great Basin, and most areas are below or close to normal as far as live fuel moisture. Satellite today shows that moisture in place across the southeastern part of the area. You can see those clouds across southeastern Utah this morning, and that's generally the area where we are expecting showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Looking in a little more detail at today, you can see from the general weather pattern slide on the left that moisture in place across the southeastern part of the area. And with that moisture in place, again, we are expecting those showers and thunderstorms. You can see the areas that are expected to see precipitation with the colored dots on the map on the left. And as far as wind gusts, winds will be quite light across the majority of the area, though we could see some of those elevated winds across portions of Idaho this afternoon. Moving into Tuesday, that moisture increases across the area. And with that increase in moisture, we are expecting to see showers and thunderstorms develop a little further north and west across the Great Basin. You can see by Tuesday from the precipitation forecast on the left, we will see those storms further north into Nevada. Winds will be quite light on Tuesday. As we move into Wednesday, that moisture shifts to the north. And with that northern shift in moisture, you can also see reflected in the precipitation forecast here the potential for those showers and thunderstorms to develop further north on Wednesday. So in the next 3 days, the precipitation is expected to be mainly focused across the southern 2/3 of the Great Basin and largely over the higher terrain. On Thursday, we continue to see that moisture shift north a bit across the area. We will see temperatures slowly increase over the next few days with the building high pressure. That trend largely continues into Friday. A low pressure system is developing off the Pacific Northwest on Friday, and ahead of that system we will see some gusty winds, and you can see those winds highlighted in our significant fire potential map here. As we move into Saturday, the potential for those gusty winds shifts a little bit to the east and the south. You can see more areas highlighted for that wind concern on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we continue to see drier air move into the area. In the 7-day period, no additional precipitation is really expected after the next 3 days. Finally, in the 8 to 14 day period, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for warmer and drier conditions than normal across the majority of the area. And that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Our information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thanks.